How's it going, boys? Today we're playing 250 easy. Oh yes, that's the deck you voted for. And honestly, this deck is functional as much as a deck with 74 lands can be functional. Because when you adjust the lands, you get sometimes when you just get 6 lands in a row, and that's pretty devastating. But anyway, boys, I figured it out. You didn't actually want to see a 250 card deck. You just wanted me to pronounce all these card names. Yeah, I figured it out. And I am proud of you. You are learning how to torture people and making it look inconspicuous. I am truly proud. As a father of all of you bastards, I could not be more proud to not call you my own. So, let's get starting. We're gonna probably take a smoke break after 70, and about 150-ish. I'm most likely gonna end the video because I'm too tired to continue. But let's try. 4 Opt, 4 Revitalize, 4 Anticipate, 4 Chart the Course, 3 Search for Azcantas, 3 Cast Downs, 4 Tormenting Voices, 4 Bonds of Flourishing, 3 Gaia's Blessings, 4 Assassin's Trophies, 4 Growth Spirals, 4 Treasure Maps, 4 Divinations, 4 Narset's Parters of Veil, 4 Sinister Sabotages, 4 Gifts of Paradisio, 2 Abolish, 4 Dovin's Acuity, 4 Teferi, Time Ravel, 4 Bedeviled, 4 Deafening Clarion, 4 Risen Reefs, 4 Chromatic Lanterns, 4 Ixalan's Bindings, 4 Settle the Wreckages, 4 Bonds of Insights, 4 Chemist's Insights, 4 Drowned Dreams, 4 Jace, Wielder of Mysticism, 4 Leylines of Anticipation, 3 Spark Doubles, 4 Mastermind's Acquisition, and by the way, no sideboard, boys. Where were we? We were at Mastermind's Acquisition. 4 Vraska's Contempts, 4 Wilderness Reclamations, 4 Kaya's Rats, 4 Tamiyos, 4 Karns, Scions of Forza, 4 Primal Amulets, 4 Cleansing Noves, 2 Jace Ballards, 4 Teferi's Heroes of Dominaria, 4 Time Vipes, 4 Floods of Tears, 3 Mirror Marches, 2 Sunbird's Invocations, 2,000-Year Storms, 3 Primordial Glorious Rebirth, 2 Omniscience, and a bunch of lands. 74 to be specific, including, well, nothing special, I guess the Blast Zones. Anyway, the lands are the only thing I'm not really certain about in this deck. They kind of work, because, honestly, a lot of you people think I'm bad at making the lands work. All of you who legitimately think that are stupid. Most of my decks require extremely elaborately dumb ways to play lands, ramp, and do other things. If you don't think I have land calculations down to a tidbit, you're idiots. And also, the only times you bitch about lands are situations where I literally am on 3 lands and my opponent is on 6 lands or something like that. And I don't bitch about that when, I use cards like Assassin's Trophy or Settle the Wreckage that gives the opponent lands. I don't do that. But some of you think I do. Well, that's obviously your own fault. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea how good the lands are here. But I'm gonna tell you a trick to actually how you can make sure that lands are more or less set up. So first of all, if you have green ramp to stabilize the mana, you need a pretty decent amount of green, because that green will stabilize any other mana. Then after, you need to make sure that you have by far the most color of the mana that actually gives you draws, or, provides removal. In this case, it's blue, so we have a shit ton of blue lands here. Well, kinda-ish, I presume. Honestly, I don't know at this point. But it's just an explanation. And then, you need to have a lot of removal lands, So basically, first is the thing that will stabilize your colors if you need it. Then it's the things that will make you the plays, or / removal. That's how this game works. Oh yes. So, let's see what happens. Hopefully, we're gonna be able to do the, Risen Reef combo, and most likely break the server. If this actually happens and goes through, we're gonna be breaking the server. Do not worry about that. That's 100% guaranteed. So, currently, this deck actually has been performing pretty decently as much as you wanted. Because you probably understood the concept. A bunch of things that draw cards. Shit. This would have actually been really good if that wasn't Lotus Field. Damn it, I need to mulligan. Okay, this is actually pretty decent-ish. Okay, we're most likely getting rid of the Sunbird's Invocation will help us win the game. So, Ixalan's Binding needs to go. Can we actually put it on front? I never tried. It looks like we can't. But anyway, at the bare minimum, this is gonna fix all of our mana issues. The only problem is we need to draw the third land. And then we can see what happens with our lives and whatnot. Honestly, this is probably one of the best things. Also, if we're gonna be playing up against aggro, chances are I'm just gonna concede instantaneously. Because there is no way to be enough, you know, as reliable as you can be. Like a 200 plus card deck is, oh, this is, well, it's the deck with the Field of the Dead. Pretty simple. Okay, so yeah. Also, we could try to put things like that to stave off the mana, but in my, but in my experience, it's not the greatest thing ever. Also, yes, this seems to be like a gate deck. Or a Field of the Dead deck. And we did not get a land. You see? I can't really make the lands work if I don't draw a land. And at 70 lands, you're already, you know, losing too much because you draw like 6 lands. And the son of a fucking bitch! This looked so good for so long, but no. We need to drop the Jace. We could have dropped the Primal Amulet. Let's hope he does nothing. We can stabilize off of 4 mana. He plays a Kefnet instantaneously. Please give me a land. Pretty please. Okay, that's actually sublime. That is exactly what we wanted. Well, okay, as much exactly as what we wanted. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? We need to kill the Kefnet and we need to stabilize. Will that be possible? Honestly, I have no fucking clue. It's always a challenge. So, one more land would be actually... Okay, we lose. It's the consistent deck versus the non-consistent deck. Okay, so is there anything we can legitimately do now here? The closest thing to home that we can hit here is just whatchamacallit. It also, by the way, really lags when you look through 200 cards. The game literally does not want you to use Mastermind's acquisition and reveal your whole deck. So yeah. Well, at the bare minimum, we're gonna be surviving next turn, most likely. But yeah, this guy... We missed a land drop. Oh, look at that! Circus route. Oh, quaint. Yes, cast that free circus route, boy. Cast it. I bet you feel proud about this. There is pretty much no chance we win. There is pretty much, yeah, no sad chance that we win. Admittedly, there is a chance, a slight, you know, esque of a chance. But honestly, not looking like it, boys. 4 HP, he's gonna get the Kefnet back. We're probably not gonna get the Sunbird's Invocation down. If we get the Sunbird down, honestly, we could manage it. But chances are, there's no chance that that's gonna happen. Yeah, problematic. Also, these decks... Okay, we got at least that. So, we could theoretically not do anything. We needed to draw, by the way, if anyone did not notice. We really needed to draw a land. Because again, if we get the Sunbird's Invocation down, we technically have a chance. Also, I'm not gonna spend rares and whatnots to make this deck more yeah, fuck that. That's like the one thing that we can't deal with. Because we have so limited chances to deal with it. Okay, great stuff. Also, again, this guy has so many lands. We have absolutely 0 lands. Feels good. Okay, search for a Azcanta and a I can't really do half of that shit, sadly. Okay, so this is the only thing we actually have. Which even gives us a slight chance of winning. And we got a land, which is not actually bad. But it's a little bit too late, sadly. If it actually was, if he didn't play Gideon, I actually see us winning the game. Because we can deal with the Colossuses, we can deal with pretty much everything and anything. But we can't really deal with the Gideon. We need to draw Settle the Wreckage off top, and then we're maybe winning. Or something that heals us past 4. And sadly, nothing of what I said is gonna happen. Is there a chance? Is there something we can do to make it happen? The Narset. No. Sadly, we did not get enough. And this is actually a pretty good hand. Because again, the hand kind of plays itself. No, there's no way we deal with the Gideon, sadly. Okay, let's drop a Narset and just see what we could have magically gotten. Okay, ooh. Yeah, this is pretty much the best I kind of hoped for. Sadly, it's definitely not enough. Sadly, badly, take action. Yeah. It could have been good. It could have been good. We were pretty much just one turn off of stabilize. Well, not really one turn off of stabilizing. We can't stabilize the Gideon. The weakest, probably one of the most obscure weaknesses this deck has, is the simple fact that we don't deal good with Planeswalkers. Because dealing with Planeswalkers is impossible. Because all we have is Vraska's Contempt, Bedeviled, and Assassin's Trophy. That's it. We have absolutely no other way to deal with. Okay, this is actually not bad. This is actually also not a bad hand, considering how many bad hands we can have. Also, having Mirror Match in this thing is pretty awkward. And he sadly goes first. And it's most likely an aggro deck. Well, maybe it's not an aggro deck, who knows. Well, it's definitely an aggro deck, boys. It's definitely that thing you call an aggro deck. Okay, at least we have Rapture, Spine, and Gateway Plaza, and it's not exactly gonna be... Oh, God, and he's gonna ramp above everything else? Dude! Dude! Not cool. Okay, so 2 mana up. Technically, we can try to rush for the card and ignore the treasure map. Oh yes, it's one more elemental deck. Well, as long as he doesn't play in Planeswalker instantaneously, it's not gonna be that bad now, is it? Okay, so this is the plan essentially. We kinda hope that we do things because we can stabilize off this. Leylines and Mirror Match, not really useful, but everything else, honestly, we have here is pretty high pressure. And if we're lucky, we get Ixalan's binding that thing, but this guy's already fucking ramping to gajillions up with these things. Oh my god, suck a fucking dick. Come on, that's just ugly. So, yeah, as always, boys. That's actually gonna be useful. That is actually gonna be useful. Okay, main phase. Okay, play that, pay the mana, and hopefully something good happens. Hopefully we get more lands again. We need to flip this, and then we can time wipe everything. Currently, he's not dealing a lot of damage, so that's good. Also, if we're lucky, he stops with the Risen Reef bullshit. And hopefully, if we're lucky, we're gonna start our Risen Reef bullshit and break the server. What the fuck is that? Wait, why would you return the Risen Reef? It makes no... Oh, actually, it does make a little bit of sense, I guess. Well, you can still play like 50... Yeah, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Well, at least we're not taking that much damage. We can stabilize off this, kinda. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? No, we're not gonna do it. Oh, yeah, of course. The only Okay, now we need to do it. Of course, the only... This is unfair. Last game we could have actually won, and this game it's the same exact deal. It's the same exact deal. We could have won even this game. Oh my god. That's actually so ass. Okay. So at the bare minimum we got this. Which actually does not do a whole lot of good for us. But this does allow us to get rid of the Nissa. But we're most likely dead if we do not top deck a land. That's so bullshit. At least he didn't draw the second and third and fourth Risen Reef. But yeah, still, a lot of bullshit has been had. Okay, please give me a land. Please give me a land. I can absolutely make this guy cry. Land! Fuck! Ah, suck it. Watch. It's gonna be a land. Yep. It's always a land. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. Come on! That's so unlucky, and there's more lands there. This is absolutely horrendous. Make a 250 card deck, it's actually magically capable of winning every game, but you still get fucked over by lands. Man, are we living in the best timeline. Actually, this is not the best timeline for Magic, but who cares. Okay, so please, do not one turn screw me. We were so close. Rupture, Spine, Growth Spiral, Karn, really good, and Settle the Wreckage. And we go first? Yes, we go first. Okay, that's actually tremendously good. This does give me hope. This does definitely give me hope. Because winning with a deck like... winning with a 250 card non-aggro deck is, not gonna lie, pretty fucking impressive. I need to play the Rupture Spine. Okay, currently... also, we have most of the mana colors covered, and if we draw a fourth thing, it's gonna... oh! What is this? Dude, if you're playing a value deck or a big boy deck, you're not exactly gonna win. Because, oh, do I want that? I will be able to use it, and that's the only Planeswalker removal that we have for certain, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, currently it's going absolutely amazing, because our ramp part of the deck just worked. And if we're lucky, he plays nothing for some reason and we get Karn off. This information camp, that's actually not even that bad. That means I can Settle the Wreckage freely. A Teferi, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. So do this, because that's essentially a free land drop. Remember, Karn is always a free... yes, Rapture Spire, that's good. Again, that's good. We don't need to overflip the amulet, by the way, because chances are it's a discard deck. We have the biggest chances of victory that we have ever received with this deck. Actually, you know what, you want to hear a pretty funny secret? We have won a lot of games with this deck because it's remarkably consistent. That's not even funny. Well, actually, it is hilarious, but you know, whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the... I need to go... okay, there is no way I'm missing a land drop, essentially. That's what I'm currently saying. There's no way in hell I'm missing a land drop. Okay, so we could drop the Teferi, but the Teferi dropping doesn't actually do a shit currently. It's far better... well, actually, it's not exactly far better. You can only play one. Yes, we're gonna just do the Teferi play like this. And we're gonna do this. For no reason at all. Okay. So, currently, you kind of have decent draw. It's a Risen Reef. Okay, good. Actually, it's not good, but kind of get the point. No one cares. Okay, this is as good as it's gonna probably get. He's gonna attack the Teferi? This is a deck we can win, because... honestly, everyone's just gonna use Risen Reef as some kind of sick, twisted conduit for something. Okay, let's do the Karn +1, because reasons. Those both are good. Those are, by the way, both really good. Okay. So, do we want to do this if we... no. If we do it like this, we still have yes! This is absolutely perfect. This pretty much stabilizes us off of any bad situation possible. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the Fibble Bib. I want to draw an extra card. Okay, more lands, that's not exactly bad. Okay, currently the Abolish is not really too useful, but on the other hand, it doesn't matter. Also, we maybe want this. He plays a Fibblebib. What a champion. Okay. I honestly feel that we could. Okay, I can just kill that. Yeah, that's no problem. I can just kill that. I honestly want to kill the Risen Reef a little bit more, but that's fine. Okay, I'm definitely doing this. Now we need to start looking into other things. Okay, that's fine. That's pretty good. Main phase. We can only do the +1, and here we're gonna do the minus. Now we're gonna do this on that, because that's quite literally essential for us currently. Drop this, and actually let's just get back to spells that we so desire. Okay, what do we get? Bedeviled, and do we need a Settle the Wreckage? I'm not gonna go for the extra counter spell. Okay, so currently he can't really do too much. We can flip this and then we can be double bedeviled. He could theoretically play something and get to the disinformation campaigns back, but he's most likely spending mana to get rid of the construct. Neoforming? A Risen Reef? Are you insane? This guy's committing heresy in broad daylight! Holy fuck! Oh, that's his win condition? Oh, we're playing up against the... Oh my god, it's been a while! Oh, who would have thought? Man, it's been a while since I have played up against other jank decks. Okay, do we actually... want... No, we just want the +1. Okay, for now it's the +1. Ooh, J. Ballard, that's really good. That is extremely good. And Teferi +1 also. Okay, so now we can do this. Nah, play it like this. Let's be safe. And let's see what lands do you... Oh, it's fine. Okay, now we can get to transform this. Ooh, Mastermind's acquisition, boys. Mastermind's aqua motherfucking zition. Okay. So we're getting rid of this, and then this. And we have one counter spell available, which is even better. Okay, it looks like we're winning. We're not gonna attack because, again, this is a self-mill deck. Okay, so currently it's going pretty goddamn superb, not gonna lie. Oh, and he just gives up! Ah, he could have stayed and played. Damn. Yeah. That was so good. That was oh, I didn't see what we got. Well, whatever. Okay, let's just continue. Again, when you make a 250 deck like this, it's not exactly insane to think that you're gonna win. Like, the first two games we had a chance of winning, we were literally one turn short of a good chance of winning. 2 lands, things to play, and a Risen Reef. I am keeping this. Okay, no way to play the Narset, no way to play the Tormenting Voices, but at least we have a almost play. Okay, so this could be horrible, this could be good. Hopefully we draw a couple of lands. I need two blue lands, and it's gonna be fine. Okay, hopefully we're gonna face off against the mill deck, and then he sees 250 cards and just, you know, commits suicide. Yeah, that would be pretty nice. Okay, he's currently nah, he's not looking at the deck. Maybe he hasn't noticed the 243 card stack right there. Okay, you need to pay life. If it's a vampire deck, we're maybe a little bit screwed, but it's fine. Land! It's not a land! Shit! Okay, but yeah, last game we got way too many lands. Well, we didn't get way too many lands exactly, but you kind of get the point. Okay, so we currently have a lot of options. What the hell is this color combination? Is it the Minotaur Planeswalker? No, it's vampires. Of fucking course. We're just not drawing the lands. Come on, game! How hard it is to give you me a land? It's honestly a 25% chance to draw a land. It's not exactly hard. Well, actually, it's a little bit better than... But no one cares. Okay, so yeah. You have a bloodthirsty... whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah, that's also not a land game. Well played. Honestly, it's one of the best tools I have for mana stabilization, but we need lands in general for it to actually do shit. And at this... Oh, yeah, we lost. There's absolutely no reason to even play on. Next turn, we can't do anything. And next turn, we're suffering too much damage. And it's not even... Yes, it's not even a land. Come on! The mana curve here is... pretty decent. Actually, 33% is kind of the finite thing, but you know, whatever. We have a lot of two costing draw cards. So technically, it's still fine. It's the same concept as playing with 23 lands with a mana average curve of 5 or 6, where you can only do things. So it's actually fine. But yeah, not drawing, you know, not getting those 3 lands is pretty harsh indeed. Okay, my deck is 4 times bigger than his. Oh, yes, and of course. Man, the game literally never fails to just show its retarded shit tier algorithm when it gives you a specific colorless land when you have a billion other options. This is pretty good, though. This is definitely pretty good. A little bit of draw, a little bit of spark doubles, a little bit of everything. Spark doubles obviously is not gonna be the thing that I want, but hey. Tormenting Voice is at least a pretty good thing. Okay, so let's see. Cleansing Nova up against the Tempo blue deck, probably not gonna be good. The only bad part about the 250 card deck is literally the fact that lands are more inconsistent. That's it. Again, Magic is not a competitive game because someone decided that the concept of lands is like a good idea. They should... Honestly, I would be so up for it if they just removed the concept. I'm never gonna use this, so it's fine. Okay. I would honestly be so up for it if they just came out with a Magic version that does not use lands as a mana source, because that would be absolutely astonishingly amazing. Well, we have Bond of Flourishing, so technically we have, well, and even a Cast Down. So technically we do have things. I'm assuming it's a Simic Flash deck, considering he has... Yep, yes it is. Yes it is. And Simic Flash decks are, by the way, complete garbage what people play. I honestly don't understand why the hell do people play the Simic cards that they do play. Oh, we got a land. That's actually sublime. Again. Search for Azcanta, definitely. Okay, use this chance that we have to just kill that guy. Okay, so next turn we can drop the Search for Azcanta, and that's gonna be good. After that, we can get, after that... Oh, of course you have Curious Obsessions. Why wouldn't you have Curious Obsessions? It's like, you know, a little bit off curve, but I guess against this deck it's completely fine, even off curve. Okay, what are the chances that he counterspells? Yes, he's gonna counterspell it. No, he didn't! What the hell? Man, that surprised me so much I actually dropped my pen. Okay, so, he's currently having a lot of good times in the hood. But it's honestly fine, because we can drop the Teferi library. Yes, that is 100% a library play right there. Okay, so we're dropping the Teferi. Yes, it's a great name, I know. Oh, he's counterspelling that. Oh god, I hate blue tempo so much. It's literally an unbeatable deck if you're just lucky. Okay, so now I need to be lucky. Give me a land that's playable. And I will Cleansing Nova the living shit out of this guy. That's actually playable. Okay. This is the time, boys. If you have ever believed in anything, it's time to believe. They're doing it. It's gonna get counterspelled now. Yeah, it's getting counterspelled. Well, shit. God damn it. Honestly, this did not... You know, this was not exactly too different from a normal 61 card deck versus Simic Flash deck. Well, it's not a Simic Flash deck, it's a Blue Tempo deck. Honestly, not even that different. Honestly, not even that different. But yeah. Sad. Sad. If only we were... Every loss currently is like one turn away from being... Oh, nice. Keep. That's a definite keeper. Submit. And play this. Because why not, essentially. Okay, so that is... Can't use this, but I can play Dovin's Acuity, and that's like... Ooh, a Tamiyo! That's even better. I haven't seen Tamiyo at all in this deck. Okay, I have seen her once, but you know, whatever. Okay, so yeah, oh. Do we have the... No, we don't have the coloration for that, sadly. Why did I start off with Overgrown Tomb if I couldn't play these without paying the... whatever. Okay, so the real question is, what the hell do we search as a name with Tamiyo? Oh, it's a classic-ish type of deck. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what are we gonna get rid of? Everything's a 2 cost. No, not everything's a 2 cost, but close enough. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do it. Divination, actually pretty good for a situation like this. So, we're gonna be able to do stuff, boys. Oh yes, we're gonna actually be able to do stuff. How are we gonna do this, though? That's... Am I suffering too much damage too instantaneously? Honestly, looks like it. If I get rid of that, that's 2 damage. If I get rid of that, that's 4 damage. 4. This is the long play. As this seems like the best choice, sadly. Take action. Okay, we can play it again, but Divination is better because it draws more stuff. Or we could just... Yes, we're just gonna put the charge counter on this. Yeah, that's also pretty good. Okay, that's gonna stabilize the living shit out of us. And if we drew our land here, I would actually be completely... Oh, of course you... A fucking oh god, come on! I can't kill it! And it's dealing too much damage. Actually, that's pretty good. They can't do anything else. If I do this, well, I still can't do anything else. Ah. Great stuff, boys. Great stuff. And also, if he doesn't attack, we're completely fucked anyway, so I guess there's that. Nice. And this guy just got it. We actually have we do have cards that still win this situation, but the fact is, he's probably not attacking with everything. This is... We can top deck. We can still top deck. It's not really an exactly huge problem. But he's not attacking with everything. That much I can tell you. He looks like the kind of shit-ass fucker who's not gonna attack with everything. Yeah, he's not attacking with everything. Is anyone surprised? I am sure as hell not. Well, what am I supposed to do now? There is that chance... No, there's no chance, is there? Yeah, there's still no chance. He can just do the +1 afterwards, and it's gonna be absolutely fine for him. I can still get rid of those, but then we're 0 mana-ish. Okay, we need the top deck removal. That is absolute ass. We can't do anything with that. We get rid of that and that. Technically, we can survive for one more turn. But we don't have a play. Yeah, we're just dead. We almost stabilized again. We needed to draw an AoE removal. And half of our deck with 250 cards is sadly AoE removal. A little bit frustrating. Man, we're always so close. Please. Well, he can just do the plus. Oh, right, I'm just dead. Okay, that could have been good. We needed AoE removals. Honestly, should get rid of the counter spells. But they're sometimes useful. But, you know, sometimes. God, we just needed a little bit removal. If we got a land every turn, it would have been better because we had so many draw spells up in a bunch. That could have been good. That could have been good. That could have been legitimately good. But sadly, not today. Okay. So, let's see what happens now. Again with the 40 avatars. Can I... we can play Risen Reef at this rate. 1,000-Year Storm is also actually not bad. We have no turn whatever play, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it's an aggro red deck! Please give me 50 million removal cards. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, it's not gonna happen, but you kind of get the point. Okay, do we just abolish? I think we do abolish because there's a potential Chandra play. Or we don't abolish and just block with Risen Reef. Okay, this is now the better play. It's risky, but you know, it's not like we have anything better to do, honestly, with our time. Okay, so currently as good as it can be getting Azcanta out and a Risen Reef. At least it's gonna be more or less able. Oh, come on! Okay, so now I need lands. And then I need to get removal. Could have always not been at the graveyard. Okay, Mastermind's acquisition. Pretty good if we actually acquire what we need to acquire. aka a white land. It's a fucking 3-40. Great. Okay, great stuff, boys. Great stuff. Okay, what am I supposed to do? I just lose. There's no way it's an aggro deck. There's absolutely no way it's an aggro deck. We don't have the lands again. And yeah, there's the Chandra. Well, this at least makes me feel like, you know, it didn't make a single shred of difference. Did I save the abolish for anything or not? Because it just flat out doesn't. That's just sad. That's just sad. Well, this is as close as it's gonna get. We won that one game, which is pretty good. But obviously nothing else is gonna work out. As long as it's a tier 1 fucking deck, aka literally, the only things that are left played in this fucking game are tier 1 decks, which I'm quite sad about. Still, not a single land was had. Let's see, is the next card even a land? Can't believe, oh well, it is a land. So the land amount is actually the correct one. That's the only thing I'm happy about. That the land amount is the correct one, but nothing else seems to fit. Nothing else seems to fit because we just can't draw it. The lands come a little bit slow. Also, that's kind of something I don't exactly like. Also, we never saw even an opt. Okay, we never saw opt, anticipation, chart the course. No, tormenting voices we saw. No, Gift of Paradise, never saw it. Let's see what else we never saw. Actually, saw everything except Drown in Dreams. Part double, we saw everything. Wilderness Reclamation. So from this deck in this many games, we never saw like 5 cards or something like that. That's pretty impressive. But yeah, so this is as much as of consistent self-mill 250 card deck you're ever gonna have. Again, it's all gonna come down to the lands. If you get the right lands and whatnot, you're probably gonna have a good time. But otherwise it's not exactly gonna work out. Oh, actually, let's check how much AoE removal we have. 4, 8. Only 8? 12, 16. I'm gonna count Flood of Tears also. 20. Okay. So yeah, this is as great of a deck as we can ever make to, or hope to achieve in our lives. It's not exactly great, but the 250 card deck is not exactly the most practical thing ever. I feel we made a good job with it anyway, you know. We got the card. You know, that game that we won was pretty good. And again, the first 2 games were actually winnable. We were just... The enemy was pretty much just one turn ahead of us. Yeah. I don't know what Magic is gonna do with that situation where, you know, lands just literally can screw up anything. And that situation where, you know... Well, lands screw up everything. There was also something else I wanted to say, but I forgot actually. So yeah, this is as close to a deck that we're gonna do. And also, yeah, Tormenting Voice is extremely good fit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we did establish a little bit of dominance. We could make this deck a little bit, you know, less awkward by removing the Risen Reefs and the Mirror Marches. And substituting that with pretty much virtually almost anything other in the game. But you know, honestly, boys, are you gonna tell me you wanna miss the chance of seeing a Mirror March plus Risen Reefs mill a 250 card deck? I don't think you will. I honestly don't think you boys wanna ever see that. So yeah, anyway, this was Quasar77. Thanks for watching, subscribe if you haven't already, check out my channel, check out the Discord, check out the Patreon, check out the everything, and have a nice day. Bye-bye!